because Shane is his piece. Ilya is so in love with Shane, I don't know how anyone is missing it. This moment with Shane in the hotel room in Vegas was his way of escaping. It's the only time he's truly able to forget everything that's going on back home in Russia. He's not worried about his father, he's not worried about his brother, he's not worried about anything other than being with Shane. And when Shane breaks the moment by asking, "So are you going home?" he can't disconnect anymore. And so he starts to shut down. And when you watch this just from Shane's perspective, I could totally get how you would see that Ilya's kind of being an asshole here and just kind of being a bit short and dismissive with him. But when you look at it from Ilya's perspective, and again, looking at it from the context of the whole show, Ilya is shutting down. We know at this point that Ilya does not have a good relationship with his father or with his brother. We also know that it was brought to Shane's attention that it's not safe for an athlete to be gay in Russia. So these two are fighting two very different demons at the moment. But I think people took this to mean that Ilya's careless when it comes to Shane and careless with his feelings, when I don't think Ilya's careless at all when it comes to Shane. I just think he's careful in the only way he knows how to be. And again, I think people misinterpret these scenes where Ilya's kind of the one being a bit short and dismissive because they want a villain in this relationship and there isn't one. But it's also really easy to interpret Ilya as an asshole because he is an asshole. And I say that with all the love in my heart, but he is an asshole with a slick mouth and a cocky attitude. He's cocky, he runs his mouth, he's an asshole, he talks shit, but it's also a defense mechanism. And you can see exactly why it's a defense mechanism when you see how his brother and father treat him. The thing is, though, despite being an asshole, he is incredibly soft when it comes to Shane. And the only reason he's soft with Shane is because he feels safe with Shane. And when you think about how Ilya must have grown up just from what's been revealed in the show already, his father's abusive, his brother's a piece of shit, his mom's nowhere to be seen, and then he's also secretly bisexual in Russia. He has not felt safe for a long time. And mind you, Shane is not the only person who knows his secret. Sasha and Svetlana both know his biggest and most dangerous secret. And despite that, he is not nearly as vulnerable with the two of them as he is with Shane. Speaking of Sasha, there's one more thing I want to talk about when it comes to Ilya. I think people read Ilya as being more experienced when it comes to being in relationships with men because Shane is not the first man he's been with. Ilya already knew he was bisexual when he met Shane. And the only advantage, if you want to call it that, he has over Shane is that he's just a bit more experienced when it comes to physical intimacy with men, which you see very clearly in their relationship. But I think people forget that Ilya has never been in a relationship with a man. He's never gotten a chance to explore emotional intimacy with a man. So him and Shane are both experiencing this for the first time. I mean, look at the difference between this man when he's back at home with Russia, surrounded by people he should love to be around because he's back at home, compared to the look on his face when he's talking to Shane. All that being said, I love Ilya Rozanov and you can never make me hate him. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on Ilya Rozanov.